They want to encourage women to have abortions. And what is an abortion, Mr. Speaker? It's killing babies. I've said it on the floor before. The word abortion sounds so clinical, so clean, but we need to say what it is. It is killing babies up to the point of their birth. This is not an extreme piece of legislation. It is a sensible piece of legislation, and every person in this body should vote for it if you care about life. If you don't care about life, if all you want to do is destroy life, then vote no. That's the radical side. We're not the radical people.
I can't help but chuckle at the ridiculous arguments coming from the other side of the aisle, because while I'll admit that my Republican colleagues are good at naming bills, they are not good at caring for parents or kids after they're born. This so-called Pregnant Students' Rights Act, ironically, fails to give pregnant students any new rights. It gives them no meaningful information or support, like campus childcare, family housing, or nutrition support if they choose to be pregnant or parent while in school. Instead, it provides a biased slate of options that push students to keep their pregnancy and raise a child with no mention of contraception or that seeking an abortion is a viable and valid choice.
I'm aghast. I'm just aghast at how this bill is being characterized. It's being called an extreme piece of legislation. We want pregnant students to be supported on their campuses and to know that they can be supported. It has nothing to do with criminalizing abortions. It has nothing to do with a nationwide abortion ban. Our colleagues on the other side of the aisle say something about healthy babies. What is better than this? We need pregnant women to have good resources and good health care so they can have healthy babies. But they want what they call comprehensive information to women.
We are just a few days from what would have been the anniversary of Roe v. Wade. So it's sadly predictable that we're here debating MAGA Republicans' bill that would stigmatize students who parent while in school or seek abortion care. Pregnant and parenting students deserve comprehensive information about their rights and the resources and support they need to thrive at school. What they don't need is lectures about their choices. They don't need obstacles to accessing abortion and the full spectrum of health care, and they certainly don't need this condescending legislation that's more interested in advancing an anti-abortion agenda than genuinely helping students. The decisions about keeping a pregnancy to term and raising a child are serious, private, and personal. Women denied an abortion are 4 times more likely to live below the federal poverty line. They're more likely to be evicted, go bankrupt, and have debt. They're more likely to stay in contact with a violent partner and raise the resulting child alone. And their children's financial well-being and development are more likely to suffer too. We shouldn't deprive students of making these informed decisions by withholding their full, comprehensive options. This bill does a disservice to pregnant and parenting students. Instead, we should focus on strengthening Title IX protections, expanding support systems for families on campus, like the campus program that has been so successful at UC San Diego, and protecting pregnant students from discrimination. And I just have to say, I've been in college more recently than just about anyone here, and I don't remember a single person being pressured into having an abortion. So I urge my colleagues to reject this bill, and I yield back.